afternoon and welcome to Albert McCormick Arena in Waterloo. We're on the west side where all the cool kids hang out. And we've got the Waterloo Wolves live with the London Junior Knights white. London way up there in the standings, doing very well this year. A tough challenge for the Wolves coming off an amazing win last weekend, 1-0 against Stratford. Wolves go after the face-off. The Knights come up with it. They're down through into the Wolves' end. Atlas pulls it away and starts out. Now the Wolves are over center ice. Back into the Knight zone. It sneaks out into the center. The Knights center it. There's a shot. Oh, the puck is loose. No Knights nearby to get a stick on that. That was fortunate. Now McHugh picks it up. He flips it down the ice, and the Wolves get a change. Out comes Lunds, Meyer, and Thompson. Thompson grabs it. Meyer on the backup, and they're called on the offside. Face-off just outside the Knight zone. Lunds takes the face-off. Thompson sets out after it, brings it in across the line. Fans on the shot. The Knights take it down to the Wolves zone. Now Lunds has got it. Flips it up the boards, but not out. The Knights throw it back behind the net. Here's Lunds now. Lunds with Thompson and Meyer. Head to Thompson. Thompson flips it down into the corner, and the Wolves change. The Knights regrouping behind their own net. McHugh is in after that. Out to the line. They stop. There's the Wolves' first shot of the game. Wilson's in the corner. Flips it back behind the net. Schofield is in for it. Now McHugh. Looks like Wolves' first penalty of the game. Schofield in the box. All right, here comes the Wolves' penalty kill. That with 8 minutes and 11 seconds left in the first period. The Knights flip it back behind the net. There's Coyne. He's blocked. The Knights center it. Atlas flips it out. Stopped at the line. That was deflected down. The Knights get a shot. First goal coming at 7:41. Charters grabbed that one with his glove, but then it jumped out, flipped backwards on him. Knights leading 1-0. Meanwhile, out at center ice, the Wolves with a renewed effort, in with Thompson and Lunds. There's a shot. Almost identical goal. I'll say hi to Rick, who is watching us live online in Las Vegas this morning, the home of the Las Vegas Golden Knights. Who says Vegas isn't a hockey town? They start out, Wolves at center ice. There's Jack Thompson. He backhands it in. Chip and chase. Myers over along the boards. Now the Wolves We're in the center ice. Meyer fighting for it. There's Thompson with a steal. He flips it down into the Knights' end. Wolves change up the D. Now the Knights backhand it out to center ice. They flip it in. And the Wolves are back behind it, behind the net to get it. Battling for it in the corner now. There's Meyer. Now the Knights come up with it. They go down. Shaughnessy is back there. They center it. Meyer is there for it. Meyer takes it across center ice. There's a shot. Puck gets up on its end. Schofield's into the corner after it. Score 2-0 for the London Knights with 5:55 left in the first period. Round behind the net. The Knights try and center it. That's knocked off the stick into the corner. Now they go back to the point. There's a shot. Deflected wide. Wilson after it. Knights get it. Bring it in. They flip it behind the net. Trying to center it now. The Wolves knock it over into the corner. Knights back to the line. There's a shot. Deflected out front. That goes wide. Charter smothers that one. 5:23 left in period number 1. London Knights off to a quick start with a short-handed goal and then another one just like it. Back behind the net. There's McHugh going back and forth. All right, the Knights come up with it. Hirsch knocks it into the corner to Adlis. Adlis back to Hirsch. That one's going to go visit the Wolves bench. As are some of the players, and they're going to get a change. That stops it with 4:57 left in the first period. Now there's the face-off. Wolves come up with it. Here's Maloya. Streaking across the blue line. In from the right-hand side. He's pushed down. And they're not calling that. Zafka up the left-hand side. Cuts in. Puts on the brakes and centers it for the Knights. Charters couldn't quite smother that one. Back to the point now. There's a shot. Knocked down. Out in front. That's knocked off the Knights' stick. Now the Wolves battling for it along the boards. Goes back behind the net. The Knights out in front. Couldn't get a stick on it. Now they're after it on the line. That knocks out the center ice. Meyer is after it. Halstead. Langren for the Knights from the right-hand side. Centers it. They score. These guys are good. That's 3 goals in just under 7 minutes. 3-0, London leading the Waterloo Wolves. Little discussion with the officials there and Coach Tim Robb. He seemed to like the amount of interference that was going on with the goaltender there. That goal's not getting called back. Knights back in their own end. Wilson in to challenge. Schofield slows them up. Knocks it off their stick along the boards. Back into the Knights zone. The Knights flip it up the left-hand side. There's Coyne to meet them. They go back and forth at center ice. Schofield goes down and McHugh's got it. McHugh with Wilson. They lose that going across the line, and now back come the Knights. 3-on-2. There's a long shot. They score. Bottom left corner. A shot just about the top of the circle. Charters is coming off. Griffin Sanderson in for the Wolves now. Face off. Lunds gets it. Back to Maloya. Maloya flips it up. Weatherden and Lunds are in there mixing it up. Back in the Wolves' end. There's a shot high and wide. Over into the corner. Jack Gardner. That gets flipped out. The Knights stop it at the line. Out in front. They scramble for it. It's knocked away. Here's Weatherden up the right-hand side. He's out there with Lunds and Adlis. They knock it behind the net. Adlis back there to challenge. Digging behind the net. The Wolves try and center it. The Knights knock it over into the corner. Cross ice. It's a long pass, a race for it. Maloya knocks it away. Now Maloya's back behind the net, up to Weatherden. Weatherden up to Lunds. That pass intended for Thompson, blocked. Now he gets it. Looking for it along the boards, and he's pulled down. Jack Thompson rolls it in. Wolves get a change. And the Knights start out from behind their own net. Up the left-hand side, Zafka for the Knights into the corner, challenging back behind the net. The Knights take it over to the corner, back to the point, out in front. That deflected just wide.
Good battle. Make sure, Brady, make sure.
There's Meyer. Back behind the net, Shaughnessy. Backhands it. Up to Meyer. Wolves stuck in their own zone here as the seconds count down in the first period. There's a shot off the boards behind the net. The Wolves go to the boards. Here's Halstead. At the end of one period of play, the Waterloo Wolves behind with a quick start from the London Knights, 3-0. Live from Albert McCormick Arena in Waterloo, we've got the Waterloo Wolves against the London Junior Knights, white. London off to a quick start, and they lit Charters up for 3 goals in the first period. Swapped out the goalie, and Sanderson is in now. The Wolves start out. Coyne and Wilson over on the left-hand side. Out in front. Now the Wolves grab it. Here's Schofield off the boards. He races up the left-hand side. Cuts in, out in front. A rebound, smothered. First good chance for the Wolves. A quick sneak up the left-hand side.
Keep your feet moving.
Luke Schofield. Both teams change it up. 14:25 to go in period number 2. Here's McHugh on the face-off now. Out in front, that slides by Adlis. They roll it down the ice. London down in the Wolves zone. And it looks like London is getting a tripping penalty. Number 14, Zafka in the box for 2 minutes for tripping for London. Wolves on the power play. McHugh knocks it over along the boards. Here's Adlis now. Adlis up the left-hand side. He goes down heavily into the corner. Back to the point to Gardner. Gardner across to Maloya. Maloya into the corner. Now Adlis after it behind the net. Here's Gardner. Gardner knocks it up. Gardner and Adlis in there digging with help from McHugh.
Time. Set it up. Set it up. There you go. Cross it.
All right, here's Gardner. He shoots. That goes through some legs, doesn't make it to the net. Knocked off to the right-hand side. The Wolves stop it at the line. London brings it out and knocks it down the ice. Gardner back for it. Challenged by the speed of the London Knights behind his own net. Maloya. Adlis loses that back into the corner. Now the Knights behind the net. Here's Adlis. He starts out. That pass didn't make it. Long intended for Weatherden. Maloya now in the corner. Wolves flip it around the boards. The Knights continue that out to center ice.
Go, go, go!
That one bounced off Shaughnessy. Meyer circles back around. Lunds knocks it in. Thompson giving chase now over into the corner. The Knights just arriving there so fast, the Wolves are having trouble keeping up with them. Thompson to Lunds. Now back up to Thompson. He's on the left-hand side. Gets away a quick shot. Juicy rebound. Nobody there. Back down the ice. Halstead starts out. Halstead to Thompson. Thompson with Lunds and Meyer. Over to Lunds. He shoots. That goes wide. Rebound. That's smothered. So that brings us to 11:32 left in period number 2. One of the Wolves struggling to keep up. Knights leading 3-0. It's McHugh on the face-off to Schofield. Back to the point. Hirsch shoots. That goes wide. Over into the corner. They sneak by Coyne down the right-hand side. Oh! They lose the puck. Unable to center it. Coyne up to Schofield. Schofield, McHugh, and Wilson. Schofield cuts in. Back behind the net. He's pushed down. Wilson is there to help. Looking through. McHugh out front. That pass blocked. Now Wilson back into the corner, out in front. Oh, Atlas arrives just a second too late from the bench.
Get control, let's go!
There's Hirsch. That one's whistled down. Left in period 2. Face-off just outside the London zone. Lunds takes it back to Gardner. Gardner flips it in. Back in the corner. Maloya fighting for it. Puck pops loose. Out in front. The Wolves grab it. Lunds up to Adlis. Adlis over the line. There's a shot. That goes just wide.
Up front! Up front!
Atlas fighting for it in the corner. Now London brings it out to center ice. Meyer knocks it up to Atlas. Atlas. Gardner backhands it in. Cross ice pass. London brings it in. They try and center it. That's knocked away behind the net. They come around, look to center it. Back to the point. That shot blocked. Whoa, that just slid by the open net. London's got it back in the corner. The speed seems to be the factor here. London is so fast that they're just arriving before our guys have a chance to do much. Okay, London's going to the box, number 2. That'll bring up a Wolves power play. At 8:46 left in the second period. Good chance for the Wolves. Number 2, Landgren in the box. Face-off now. Over to Thompson. Thompson. They flip it up. Rolls in. London smothers it. Face-off in the London zone. Here's McHugh having some good luck today against London on the face-off. Halstead's got it now. He puts it across. There's a shot. London blocks that. Shaughnessy just didn't get it away quite quick enough. Sanderson settles that down behind the goal. There's a shot. Chest save. Face-off in the Wolves zone to the right of Sanderson. Lunds is there. Wilson charges through and takes it. Wilson up with Schofield on his left. Schofield out in front of the net. The Wolves try and keep it in. That gets knocked out. The Knights arrive. They flip it in. There's a glove save. That stops the clock. Face-off in the Wolves zone again. Minute 4 left in the Wolves power play. Lunds takes that one. Over to Coyne. Coyne knocks it up. Back behind the net now. There's Hirsch fighting for it. The Knights stop it at the line. Roll it back into the corner. Coyne charging in behind the net. That's out to the point. The Knights stop it. Cross ice and they flip it back in. They grab possession behind the net, trying to get it out front now. Back and forth they go. Coyne takes that one away. Shoots it up. Wilson along the boards. Here's Wilson with Lunds. Lunds has got it up the right-hand side. Back behind the net. Out in front. Nobody there. Number 11 going to the box for London. Wolves are going to have a double power play, at least for 9 seconds. That's Spencer in the box for tripping. This was the story last week with Stratford. A lot of penalties called against the opposing squad.
Go, go, go! Get it, John.
There's Atlas in the corner. Back to the point. Here's Gardner. Jack Gardner lines up, shoots. Oh, just deflected wide. Great shot by Gardner there from the point. Now London charges the line and Langren brings it down. Gardner in there, falls it into the corner. Langren goes down, and the Wolves start out. 4-on-3 now. Maloya in there. Maloya digs it along the boards. Weatherden in to help him. McHugh to Gardner. Gardner. Back to the point. Here's Maloya. He shoots. Rebound. Oh, they scramble. Out in front. Another shot. That didn't quite make it to the net. Down the ice. Langren in a race with Maloya for it. Maloya wins that one. There's a long pass for Meyer. Meyer, Lunds, and Thompson out there now. Meyer up the right-hand side, and he's tripped. Now in the corner. Meyer out in front. Backhand. That goes over the net. Thompson takes a swat at it. Runs behind the net. There's Thompson. Oh! That across the net. That just rolled across the open net. Nobody could get a stick on it. Meyer fighting for it along the boards. In there with Lunds. Lunds takes it now. Brings it around back. And yes! That's deflected in. I'm not sure whose stick. It could have been a London stick. That makes it a power play goal for the Wolves at 4:57 left in period number 2. The Wolves get on the board. That makes the score 3-1 for London. Wolves showing some great fire here in the second period. Well, London wanted to talk to the officials, and they didn't. They're going to let that one go. McHugh takes the face off. London gets it. They roll it in. Coyne rolls it back. Now Wilson with McHugh and Schofield. Schofield, Wilson brings it out in front. Oh, that one went behind Hirsch and down the ice. London back in the Wolves zone. Familiar territory today. Wilson fighting it along the boards. McHugh's pulled down. London grabs it, heads for the net. Coyne says, no, you don't. Back after it in the corner. They center it. There's a scramble, and it's knocked over. Wilson back up quick and along the boards after it.
Push it through, push it through.
Wilson and McHugh. Puck pops loose. Coyne's after it. London fails to center it. They roll it up to the point. That shot deflected and goes behind the net. London comes up with it. Back to the point. There's a shot. Glove save. Four to 1. London leading the Wolves. Face off. They follow it into the corner. Now Adlis. Cross to Lunds. Adlis goes in. Takes it along the boards. In from the left-hand side. There's a shot. Weatherden in the corner fighting for it. Goes back to the points. They keep it in. Now the Knights take it out. 2-on-1. The Wolves racing to get back. There's a shot. Glove save. 3 minutes left. London leading the Wolves 4-1. Face off in the Wolves zone. Lund's out there. Lund's with Moya and Adlis. Coach Tim shaking up the lines a little bit right now. See if he can get something going. Maloya chases it. They get a shot and a save. Sanderson seems to have a good handle on those shots from the right-hand side that were foiling Charters earlier in the game. McHugh out on the face-off now. He rolls it to the boards. London takes it. There's a deflection. Sanderson smothers that one, and that stops the clock. McHugh on the face-off. Rolls it out. Now he gets it back. Brings it up towards center ice. London in from the side. A shot kicked away by Sanderson. The Wolves struggle for it in the corner. McHugh helps out. That's over to Meyer. Meyer rolls it up now. Thompson across ice. Here we are in the Knights zone. The Knights flip it up. Cross center ice, and they bring it down the right-hand side. Castrelli for the Knights into the corner. Brings it around, centers it. That rolls across an open net. Thompson has got it. Out in front. Wolves change. 5-on-2 here. Out in front. Minute 19 to go in period 2. Face off on the Wolves zone to the right of Sanderson. Lund's out there. Out in front. That rolls across the open net. Schofield finds it. Now Lunds and Schofield along the left-hand side into the Knights zone. The Knights start out. There's a shot that rolls wide. Point into the corner after it. The Knights out to the point. There's a shot. Rebound. They score. Initial shot was stopped. Just too many players and too many sticks there for a rebound not to go in. That makes it 5-1. Just over 30 seconds left in period number 2. On the face-off, the Wolves start out. They're rebuffed. Gardner for Adlis. Adlis up to McHugh. They just penetrate the Knights zone and back they go. Gardner after it in the corner. The Knights back behind the net.
Go, skate, skate, skate!
Up the right-hand side, Adlis after it in the corner. Runs out of time and running room. At the end of 2 periods of play here at Albert McCormick, the Waterloo Wolves are behind 5-1 to the London Knights. The third period of hockey ahead, live from Albert McCormick Arena in Waterloo. It's the Waterloo Wolves right now behind the London Knights 5-1. The Knights with 3 goals in the first period, 2 in the second. The Wolves a lone marker on a rebound in the second period. Now we start off in the Wolves zone. The Wolves break that up and Meyer starts out. They fight for it in the neutral zone. Adlis arrives to help. Cross ice now. That's just a little too far for Thompson. They fight for it. Thompson grabs it. In he goes. Now Adlis. Adlis from the left-hand side shoots. That goes wide and behind the net. The Knights start out. That's blocked. Back behind the net they go. They shoot it out and Thompson's all alone. Around to the right-hand side. He flicks it into the corner and pursues it back behind the net. Gives the rest of the team a chance to catch up. Out to center ice. London in 3-on-2. Sanderson knocks that away into the corner. London out to the point. They center it. Wrong color stick waiting there. Now they've got it. Back in the corner. Back and forth, looking for room. They centered it. A shot, a save. That stops the clock with 13:17 left in period 3. Face off to the left of Sanderson in the Wolves zone. There's Adlis. He takes the face off. Back behind the net now. That one knocked into the Wolves bench after a little high wire act by the official. That'll bring a face off just outside the Wolves zone. Adlis takes the face off. Wolves are pulled down along the boards. Back behind the net now. They roll it up. Adlis is there. He cuts around. Here's Adlis with Wilson. There's a shot. Glove save. Hit on Wilson behind the net there. Schofield tries to knock it away. London coming in from the left-hand side. They get a shot. Shaughnessy is there to roll it away. 3 Knights behind the net. They try and center it. All right, here's Wilson now. Wilson starts up. Wolves in the midst of a change. The play arrives at them. McHugh knocks it out. Wilson has got it. Now in they come. Across the line, McHugh collides. The Knights behind their own net. And they start up the left-hand side. There's a pass. Meyer gets in the middle of that. McHugh up to Meyer. Meyer up the right-hand side. Into the corner. He pursues it with McHugh just behind. Out to the point. Hirsch rolls it in. Coyne now interfering with them. That keeps it in. Meyer is after it, along with Thompson. There's a long pass. That goes wide. Hirsch. He loses it. Out in front, there's a shot and a save. Quick backhand flip shot from just out in front of the net. Sanderson makes short work of that. 11-11 on the clock. Face off. London gets it. Here's Weatherden. Weatherden up the right-hand side, off the boards, and into the corner. He's getting some speed. Around he goes. Loses the puck. And London brings it up. Wolves break that up at center ice, and Lund starts back. Lund from the left-hand side gets a shot. Back in the corner. There's Adlis. He fights for it. Wolves keep it in, but the Knights take it out. Zafka up the left-hand side. There's a shot blocked. The Wolves bring it back to center ice. The Knights roll it in and clear the zone on the delayed offside. Here's McHugh up the center. They lose it. Gardner after it. The Wolves roll it in. The Knights there to meet. Back behind the net. They try and center it. And that one goes in the short side. That'll make it 6. 6-1 goal from behind the net. That coming at 9:47. Out at center ice. The Wolves make a little progress here on the right-hand side. Penalty door comes open. Schofield shoots. There's a save. Good shot by Schofield there. Hot glove hand on the London side today. Face off in the Knights zone. They get it and take it behind the net. Schofield back there with Wilson. Now the Knights start out. Halstead knocks it back in. Schofield and Wilson. Schofield comes up, backhands it in behind the net, where John Adlis finds it. Adlis looking for somebody out in front of the net. Wolves in the middle of a change, nobody there. Now Thompson arrives. And I think we're going to have another Wolves power play here for that hit on John Adlis. Number 7, that's left for the Knights. He goes to the box for 2 minutes, giving the Wolves a chance here. Out to Meyer. Meyer rolls it in. Oh, he couldn't get a stick on it. That went right to Meyer from the faceoff. Great chance for the Wolves. Up along the boards, here's Thompson. Thompson with Halstead and Meyer. Halstead rolls it in. Adlis into the corner. Now they look for it along the boards. Here's Adlis. Battling for the puck. The Wolves keep it in. Here's Thompson now. Thompson trying to get a stick on it. Out in front. He shoots. Oh, another shot. Blocked. He shoots. Over to the right-hand side. Oh, that just went wide. 3 great chances there for the Wolves. Halstead across to Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy is charged. They roll it back around behind the net. McHugh goes in for it. There's Meyer fighting for it along the boards. Right in front of the Knights bench. The Knights come up with it. They chip it in. They chip it in past another one. Bring it around, across. Backhand goes high. They chase them back behind the Wolves net. The Knights bring it behind and try and center it. Taking their time. Back to Bevan. Halstead. Cross ice. Oh, Lund's almost got free with that one. Back across center ice and into the Wolves zone. Wolves fight for it along the boards. Up to Weatherden. Here's Weatherden with Lunds. Weatherden goes up the right-hand side, into the corner, behind the net. Puck knocked off his stick. Adlis arrives. Weatherden now. Back with John Adlis in the corner, fighting for it. The Knights come up with it. Now they knock it into the corner. Weatherden in there, Adlis out in front. Now here's Adlis in the corner. Oh, that almost made it to Lunds. He was waiting with stick cocked right in front of the net. Great effort by the Wolves here. Back to Coyne. Coyne rolls it up. That hits a skate. Back to Coyne at the line. Coyne stops it, gives it to Weatherden. Weatherden fights his way along the boards, 3-on-1 here. Coyne goes in to assist, rolls out to center ice. Here's Lunds after it. Now there's Lunds, backhand. The Wolves showing a little fury here in the dying moments of the third period. Down in their own end now. Wilson starts out. Looks for it at center ice. He goes down. There's McHugh and Wilson fighting for it. That one will be offside. That stops the clock with 5:04 left in the third period. Wolves trying to get something going here. 6-1, London leading them. 1 goal for the Wolves in the second period. Now they fight for it. There's McHugh along the boards. Poke check by Schofield and another one. Wilson ties that one up. Now the Knights have got it. Cross into the Wolves zone. Gardner is there. Out in front. That was loose in front of the net. Nobody could get a stick on it. Saved by Sanderson. Face off in the Wolves zone. Adlis rolls it behind the net and Halstead is there. The Knights center it, but the Wolves knock it away. There's a shot from the point. Over to Thompson. Thompson starts out. He's got Adlis and Meyer. Up to Adlis. Adlis cuts left. Here's Thompson. A shot. Adlis behind the net. Looking for room. Over in the corner. Brings it around, out in front. London takes that one away. Halstead gives it a try. Shaughnessy there now. The Knights shoot and wide. Here's Thompson. Up the left-hand side. He's got Meyer. He cuts around. Weak backhand out in front of the net. Here's Adlis. Spins. Shoots. That hits a Knight, and he's down. That stopped the clock with 3:33 left in the third period. Wolves would like to notch another couple here before this is all over. Maybe 6 or 7 would be good. There's a face-off. Everybody's tied up out in front. Weak backhand. Not much on that one from Lunds. Good opportunity off the face-off, though. Now they fight for it along the boards. London just seems to muscle their way through there. Cross ice, Bevan shoots it up. Here's Weatherden in from the right-hand side. Cuts around, and he's taken down. There's Lunds out to Coyne. That squirts past him. London pursues it in. There's Langren for the Knights in behind the nets. Trying to center it. He does. They bang away at it. That's knocked away into the corner. Now Lunds has a look. McHugh flips that down the ice, and the Wolves get a change. Wilson coming out. Charging on. Back of the blue line. The Wolves start out. Wilson up the right-hand side with Adlis. Schofield in there. Moya and Gardner on D. Gardner flips it up. Over into the corner. He goes around Wilson. That slows down at center ice, but it doesn't stop. Adlis in there now with Wilson. They flip it over. Gardner stops that one. Flips it up. That pass to Wilson incomplete. Schofield reaches for it. Back and forth they go just inside the Wolves zone. Wilson comes up with it. Shoots it over to Schofield. Schofield fires that. That's blocked. Back and forth in the corner. That's going to be tripping. Well, the Wolves have had a few chances on the power play this afternoon. Here comes another one. 52 seconds left. Second penalty for number 7 left. The Wolves, 52 seconds on the power play to do something with. Here's Meyer. Meyer out to Thompson. Thompson out there with Lunds. He goes down. Lunds goes around. There's a shot. That one knocks off the netting, and there'll be another face-off. 37 seconds to go. Wolves on the power play the rest of the game. Lunds on the face-off with Thompson and Meyer. They win it. There's a shot. A save. swap out JT for Schofield. Try and get him in there for one more. Back to the point. Cross to Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy shoots it. That doesn't make it through. Schofield's after it now. Back to the point. Cross to Shaughnessy. There's a shot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rolls down the ice. That's all she wrote. London Knights run over the Waterloo Wolves 6-1. Thanks for joining us live this afternoon here at Albert McCormick. We'll see you next weekend. Friday, we'll be broadcasting live from Brampton, from the Brampton Challenge, as the Waterloo Wolves take on their last tournament for the year. That will be Friday, Saturday, and we'll see. So we'll see you next weekend live from Brampton.